All right, so it's just a few minutes past 9 o'clock. It has been a long journey. So first of all, of course, we landed in Kisumu, and then we took a drive from Kisumu to Migori, Rongo, and that has taken us about 3 hours. So we're entering the residence of Akothee. I can see her from a distance. I'm so excited to do this. Finally, yeah, after that long journey, here we are. So ladies and gentlemen, let's have Up Close with Akothee. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Madam Boss, hey, how are you?
Yeah,
so good to see you. It's not way past your bedtime.
No. I've been waiting.
And then
Hello.
I saw you look like you've been working the whole day.
Yes, I have.
Everything that you're seeing on Instagram, is it simultaneous?
I've not even changed, so that you know I'm not faking anything. I've been waiting for you.
And you have such a beautiful... No, not at all. It's so good to see you. Finally. And you have a beautiful house.
Thank you. This is the Rongo Spa.
I know, Rongo Spa, yeah. Actually, I met a few people and I was telling them I'm coming here. They're like, you're going to Rongo Spa? I'm like, actually, I'm going to Rongo Spa.
Because I know so many people don't even believe it exists, you know?
Yeah, you know, they see it on Instagram, they're like, using
download.
I know. But it's so good to see you.
I didn't even believe you were going to come. When I look at my phone by
you're like thinking,
I was cooking food for like 10 people. My Uganda was she's not called
you cook food, you can cook food for 10 people. Okay.
Me?
But anyway, actually I don't doubt you.
Me, I'm an upgraded house girl.
I swear. And look at this house.
Upgraded house girl.
And look at this house. In the morning we'll be able to see it properly.
Yes, exactly.
But I mean, and the dog's so beautiful. And the garden, look at that. So have you had dinner?
Yes, we have had dinner. And my parents are visiting.
Oh,
my sisters-in-laws. Yeah, they haven't seen me. I wasn't here for Christmas.
Yeah.
So like everyone is here.
Oh, this is really. Oh wow. This is it. This is what we see on Instagram.
This is the Rongo.
This spa.
I haven't even finished yet. I've not done anything with the interior.
What do you mean? Look at this. Is beautiful.
Anything. Not yet.
Not yet.
This is just the beginning.
Oh
so
wow.
Meet my lovely parents here.
Oh, lovely.
My beautiful mom.
Hi, Mom. How are you doing? It's so good to meet you. Thank you so much for having us over. Thank you so much.
Dad, the only man who's never turned his
oh.
back on me.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yes,
how are you? Thank you.
Thank you so
much. Thank you so much.
Hello. Thank you very
It's
much.
good to meet you.
Yes,
yeah. Hi. How are you? How are
Okay,
you?
thank you. Okay.
Yeah. He's part of Team Afisi.
Yeah, I think so.
That's
I
lovely.
think you actually have so many male followers.
Who?
Compared to you.
I think so.
Yeah? Have you ever checked?
Yeah, mine actually, the men are more and then the
me
women.
Too.
Oh, really?
54%.
Even
That's
men.
why I must do bikini.
And then the dad is like, yeah. Thank you so much. It's good to be here. Oh, hi. How are you? I said this is like one happy big family.
Yes.
Hi, how are you? Can I hold you?
The daughter is crazy.
Come here. And she's so pretty.
Yeah.
She looks like Rue.
Yeah, she looks like Rue.
Yeah, yeah. All of you have
utashangaa.
strong genes. What's your name? What's your name?
Betty.
She's called Betty.
Betty.
Oh, how sweet. How are you doing? You're so beautiful. How are you doing? Oh, that's nice. So thank you for having us in your home. Yeah. We're looking forward to spending the time with her and all of you. Yeah.
And my personal DJ.
There's a personal DJ. Yeah, lovely. So you have a personal DJ for what?
Yes. We don't buy music system. We install sound system. We are the rules. You can go on. Karibuni. There is skuma, but tomorrow I'm going to prepare for you dek gomena.
Oh, really?
So right now there's ugali.
I love ugali.
You see, we even have foil in Rongo.
Fish! Yay! And it looks like it's fresh from the lake.
Yeah,
it's
from Homa Bay.
You guys don't get a chance to eat because I'm gonna eat so greedily. I'm so hungry. Eat.
This is
I
so
told
nice.
you
When I see food, all my
serve?
enemies are automatically forgiven.
Let me put us some ngima. I think this is a very big piece. Please don't judge me. And of course some scuba which I love. Oh, this one looks good. And actually Akothee has told us she prepared the meal for us.
Do you know how to prepare uji?
Utanifundisha
Okay, sawa. Then I'll teach you how to cook omena.
Okay, sawa.
Special way. You must marry a Luo. Luos know how to take care of women. Even though I'm single. I'm the one advising relationship, but I failed terribly.
Anyway, we'll do this tomorrow. Let's just enjoy this dinner.
I tell you. But you know, you can't fail in everything. I failed in education. I failed in marriage. I'm just failing in everything.
So it's about 7:30 right now, and we're just heading to Akothee's room. I understand that she's almost ready. It was a fantastic night's sleep, very peaceful, I must say. Yeah, so let's see. Madam Boss. Hello, hello.
This is how I wake up, man. Morning.
You.
You're already smelling so nice.
Good morning.
Morning to you.
And that was a fantastic night's sleep.
Yeah.
So what are we doing now?
Have a seat.
Thank you. Oh.
This is the only place I am comfortable with, you know. Have some hot water here?
Oh, hot water?
Yeah, sure.
You want some?
Okay. Sorry?
You want some water?
Yes, please.
All right, let's wait for her as she prepares. This water is really hot. What inspires you in the morning? What inspires you to get out of the bed and just start your day?
Yeah, just the fact that I have to get up and do something. And being responsible for my own being. Yeah. I'm an active person, naturally.
Yeah.
And I know that things have to be done. At the end of the day, what counts is the results.
Yeah. So after you have your water, what is the next course of action? The gym.
Yeah, I'm going to change it to my gym wear. I'm going to do my 25 minutes of cardio. And then from there, I will cool down kidogo. Then I'll get to the kitchen.
Yeah.
I need to prepare uji.
All right, so Akothee has just finished with her workout, and so we're going to get into the day's activities. And she told me that it's going to be a crazy day, and she's given me this to, to wear because she says this cannot work. Akothee, so first of all, why do you wear this uniform?
Number one, my clothes are very expensive. So I can't work with them. Like I engage my body, mind, and everything.
Yeah.
3, I also want to blend with my employees so that they can know that I'm not very special. I can also do the chores. 4, to identify when someone walks into the compound, maybe they need some help. How do they identify who is who? You know, so when they see the uniform, say, hey, that's the house girl. Then they go like, wapi mwenye nyumba, and I feel like, you don't know shit.
That's me.
Allergy, spend your money. My body fine, I go make you spend your money.
How do I look?
Pretty.
Thank you. So we're also going to tie the hair?
Yes.
Oh yeah? Yeah? I look like a student, I think.
How do you feel?
I think I can
good.
pass
I
for
wonder
like
why
a...
house girls refuse to put on uniform. Because they don't want to put on those short things that they can seduce people's husbands, right? You must put on uniform so that the husband identify you with the work, not with the bed, please.
Oh my gosh. Wow. All right, there we go. There. There.
You see, everything new, extra, even for the guests.
Oh yeah, this is quite new.
no money. I don't even leave the house. I don't need to. Because if I want to have breakfast, I have bananas that they keep on giving back.
Yeah.
If I want to eat chapati, I'll simply sell one of the bananas and then I buy ungangano. So now I want to ask you, each pineapple is maybe like 50 shillings, okay? At the lower rate. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 50 times 5, that's 250. Have you not eaten, Betty? Like seriously? The vegetables, pineapple, together with the bananas, you have milk. You know, you have the cassavas, because these cassavas also, you can also use it. You can also cook, or you can decide to take it to a portion meal. It's fulfilling, yeah? Why? Allergy.
It's not a slick.
Allergic to that's a slick. It's true.
That's not a slave queen.
That commode is crazy. But have you seen slave queen sneeze?
So now you've got to your farm and you've seen your beautiful house. People will see you, you know, your life and follow your story on social media and everything. From a taxi driver at some point, and then you sold omena at some point?
Yeah.
And then now look at you, beautiful house, your kids are doing well.
Thank you.
Everywhere they are. So what's really the secret, Akothee, to this?
I had to find ground. Like I had to find myself and know the kind of a person I am and know exactly what I want in life. The kind of life I'm living now is exactly what I've been working for since for the past 20 years.
And when you were doing the whole taxi business, when you were a driver, was it in Mombasa?
Yeah, it was in Mombasa, yeah.
So, you know, what dreams did you have at that point? And did you think that you'd ever come out of that particular business?
When I was still a student, before I messed up, I always wanted to be a cabin crew. So once I dropped out of school at the age of 14, and then when I got married,
at the age of 14?
Yeah, I had four children, one passed on. By the time I was 20, when I had Fancy Macadia, Prudence, I had Prudence when I was 20. I already had 4 kids, but one died. I really wanted to go to school, and one time I approached my ex. I told him, wow, there is a school of, there's an intake, and people kept on telling me, you are tall, you can make it to a cabin crew, you are tall, you can. So I was like, wow. So through friends, I realized there's an intake, I think on newspaper, maybe I was dreaming, and I came and told him, hey, actually he laughed. He laughed at me, and the school fee was 70,000.
Oh.
Like,
he laughed at you because
you think I can pay 70,000? Like, you know, he laughed as in sarcastically. But I felt so bad, you know. I was like, okay, now this dream is gone. So when my marriage got dissolved, I ran to Mombasa to my brother. I didn't want to go back to my parents because my parents believed so much in this guy. They knew he was a church goer, he was a church pastor and all these things. So everything I said to my parents, nobody would listen to me. So I said, let me just sort out myself. So I ran away to Mombasa.
With 3 kids?
No, I didn't live with my kids. He refused with the kids. He kicked me out.
Okay.
Yeah, he actually kicked me out 5 o'clock in the morning. And
made you leave the kids?
Yes. So I still came back. I went to my friend who lives in Nyari, and I told her I can't let my husband go. I will fight for my love. So I came back in the night, and I think he had me talking with the kids, you know, in their bedroom. Then he came when I was preparing the kids to go to school. So he came with a knife and told me, Esther, you have to leave now. If you don't leave, somebody will die, and that person is not me.
Oh, wow.
So Dion, Rubebi, rushed to him and held him, Celine. And then because of the kids, I had to leave because I didn't want my children to see the ugly part of it. I said, okay, well, now I think I have to leave. So when I was leaving, he told me, Esther, you know what? You are hopeless, useless, with no future. Yani, Esther, like, what do you have? And actually, I looked at myself and realized, wow, I actually don't have anything.
Oh, yeah. You don't have anything.
I actually don't have anything. That thing broke me. Like, those words broke me. I lost it completely. Like, I also never knew I was beautiful. And I was always doing everything to, you know, to please, to please people. So it's only that time when, you know, I felt like I was sleeping and I opened my eyes and I didn't see anybody. Yani nilikuwa naona watu wakipita naona ni kama yani dunia sijui nilikuwa nafikiri kama nimezikwa yani, you know. I hung around in Nairobi. I had my friends who were already married. Some were dating white So when I was kicked out, I called a friend of mine. She was living in South Sea. Because I used to share with her my challenges.
Yeah, yeah.
And she said, no problem. If you have a problem, you can always come. You can also count on me. Betty. Okay, I went to South Sea. I think I had 100 shillings only. So I went to South Sea. Was it in South Sea, German? I think so. But lakini zilikuwa zile nyumba on compound.
Yes, yes.
I went and nilikuwa na hii simu ya Nokia 5310. So I knew her house. I went by the gate. Okay, I just saw this lady open the curtain.
Yeah.
And looked, and then it closed again. So the watchman told me she's not in. I said, no, but I've seen her through. And my phone was almost going off, and my transport is finished. Kabisa. So nikatembea na mguu back to town. Then I called my friend Maria. She's a teacher in Gashie High School. She sent me some transport. Yeah. So I went back. I stayed in her house. And then during the time my husband started changing his mind for me, I used to sell soap. I used to manufacture soap.
Oh, really?
This
The liquid soap.
The liquid soap.
Yeah.
So I would hawk it from house to house. I think everybody in Gashie knows me. Yeah. So during this time also nilikuwa nimeanza kujipanga. I started doing driving, you know, in Rocky.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So after that, I had some of my friends who were their fathers were owning matatus, and so Route 108 nimechapa kidogo. Yeah.
Like
Wangige, yes. Yeah, so then I went down to Mombasa. I joined my brother who was a taxi driver. He didn't have his own car, so tulikuwa nafanya kitu inaitwa Biafra. So you need Biafra. Someone drives and then they leave over for you.
Okay.
Yeah, so hivyo too. Then I used to be a dancer also. So at night I would go dancing in clubs with a band.
Paid, yeah.
Yes, with a band called Limpopo. But it was a passion. But unajua kuna tule tu pesa unamwagiwa the best dancer, unamwagiwa mtu anakuja hapo unafanya namna hii na things like that. Yeah. So but I was still thinking that my husband would still accept me back.
So you still have hope?
I still had hope.
Yeah.
So even during that time, I never messed with anyone because I was sure that my husband would still call me back. Things became worse, and I got an ectopic pregnancy. I called him and told him, I was told to call my husband. And when I called him, I'm due for operation. I also did not know what was happening. And he said, please don't you ever call me for stupid things. And then I think I passed out. When I woke up, I had 12 stitches right there. So with that pain, when I went into theater, when I came back, I dropped him like some nonsense. Yeah. That's when I collected myself. And you said? And said, now, on the run. Yeah. Nilihepa hospitali, Makadara. That's why we normally see me still do a lot of charity in the wards. Because I feel for the women who are not able to pay.
Why you ran away?
I didn't have money. The operation was 50,000. Hey, nitalipa na nini yangu? Yeah. Okay, our uji is ready. You love the berry, yeah?
Changed our attire from the hard work in the farm, the running around, the cooking, the eating. We're now in the pool. How's your day so far coming?
The day is looking successful.
Yeah.
Tiresome, but I'm not complaining.
But you're not complaining.
Yeah.
But we deserve this. We deserve the pool.
Yeah,
so
we
now,
do.
Early on, of course, we were having a chit chat.
Yeah.
Because you're in Mombasa. You've tried this, now you're in the taxi business.
Yeah.
At what point then did the music come?
I was born a singer. I was born a musician. I'm actually not an artist. I'm a musician, an entertainer. I used to sing in church when I was still married. I was the best soloist in Awendo SDA Church. And I loved music because my father is a musician, and I think I inherited it from him. So the fact that I used to do taxi and sometimes mix it with, with dancing for groups like this band called Limpopo.
Yeah.
Then the Limpopo had a show in Malindi in a club called Lena's. So they invited me to, to go, and because we became like friends, like family. Yeah. So I went on stage and I was performing. I think I have the picture in my house. I still have the photo. when I was dancing, and there was a group of Dutch people who saw me dancing, and they kept on looking at me. So they came and asked for my contact and said, wow, this girl has a talent. Oh, yeah. Then they asked me if I could come and entertain them in Holland while one of them was having a birthday. So they invited me to Holland. Then they organized for me a visa, a passport. So I went to Holland, and then I performed the birthday, and they gave me $3,000. Yeah, $3,000.
I like that. I've seen you very close to your daughters.
Yes.
What is it that you want them to know from you, to learn from you?
I mean, I didn't wake up in the morning, Betty, and write that this is how I want to live my life. Yeah. Me, I'm just living. Yeah. I don't even know what I'm doing, actually. I'm just living. And I want my children to realize that they have to live a life even when I'm there or when I'm not there. Like, my mom don't even know so much of what I went through. Even when I try to tell her the story, she don't want to listen. Like, it's painful. It's traumatic for her. I don't want my children to be a baggage. I don't want my children to be, you know, a nuisance to the community. I want them to grow up as a woman and a mother. Right. Besides that, I want my children to respect themselves, because we as women, the only thing we own is confidence. Right. And that confidence will drive respect. We demand respect. I like that. Yeah.
Thank you so much. I've been here with Akothee at her residency, Rongo Spa.
Yes.
Fantastic having her on the show. And pia sisi tunaweza kwa video, the next video.
Yes, please.
Yeah, as you can see, we have potential.
Exactly. I've seen a potential vixen.
Video vixen.
Please.
All right, so
those legs.
I don't say. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Up Close with the one and only Akothee. Watch out for 2019, her music, her Akothee safaris and everything, right?
Yes, collab with Beyonce is dropping.
So for the people who love you, what do you tell them?
I love them too.
And for the guys who don't like you that much?
I also don't like them. I don't know them. So it's not bothering me.
I like that. All right, guys. So thank you so much for watching. This has been Up Close, coming to you from Rongo, Migori.